BORTLE here, back from the LCS 10 event of the online format. That's right, folks, the Team 3v3 event, and one of the largest events too. We have here top 16 contestant. Whoa, Cam the man Neal. What's up, Cam? Welcome back on the channel.
What's up, BORTLE? Thank you for having me on your insane channel.
Oh God, yes, of course. Yo, Cam. So, what happened, man? Why did it stop at top 16? Your journey on capturing an LCS win.
In top 16, I was currently 2-0 with my opponent, and then both my teammates already lost, but it's fine. Teammates weren't playing the best deck, so
But what was your team called, by the way?
two champs, one water boy.
Wait, hold up. You're a UDS champ. Who's the water boy?
Colin Bradshaw.
Oh, that guy's pretty nice. He's been on the channel before.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, with that being said, would you like to do some shout outs before this deck profile?
Yeah, shoutouts to Epic Cards and Games. Shoutouts to Colin and Ramiro for playing this tournament with me. Shoutouts to Kamal, Pack, and Ruben for getting 17th. And a shout out to Christian Arena. Behind every great man is an even greater man.
Oh yeah, G's pretty nice. Without further ado, man, take it over with your deck profile.
I played 9 Drytron monsters, 1 Gamma. I played 2 Delta because I'm playing the Megalith, and you're always going to have a card to reveal to draw a card, and drawing cards is pretty nice. 3 Zeta to search the ritual spell, and 3 Alpha to search for any of your Megaliths or your Benson. I didn't play a Beta because that card is really bad.
Oh, why is it bad?
It just has no effect usually, to be honest. That's the main reason why I played only 1 Gamma, because you never want to draw a Gamma. You never want to like start with it, and like all the other ones like have effects that actually do something. Played 1 Ava and 1 Dawn Knight. You have to play those. Manju and Petite for your normal summons. You never really want a normal summon Petite. It's just a search off Ava, to be honest. But Manju is insane because it searches for your Megalith cards or your ritual spell. And then 3 Orange Lights to search to negate hand traps. 3 Benson. It's the only Cyber Ranger I played. I didn't play no Natasha. That card is atrocious.
Atrocious. Isn't that the card that steals your opponent's monsters?
Yes, it is. But in this format, that card literally never comes up. Like you either stop your opponent in the mirror match and are able to play and win, or you're getting VFD'd by Virtual World, or you're stopping them and being able to play anyways. Or like the only matchup it could come up against is Eldritch, but that matchup is kind of free anyways unless they have draw a floodgate. So if they draw a floodgate, then you weren't summoning Natasha anyways. I play Ultimate in this just because it negates everything. It negates summons, so like the Zoo deck, you can negate their summons. Played 1 Bethor and 1 Ock. I played Ock over Ophio because Ophio just searches another Megalith, and Ock says you draw 1 card. I'm always drawing a card over searching a Megalith after you already summoned a Megalith. 3 Foolish Burial, extra Foolish Burial. I played this over Preparation of Rites, as this card does the exact same thing as Preparation of Rites, as it searches like Benton or your Megalith, but it also can search the Ritual Spell, or it can, going second, it can pop like Vanity's Ruler, Floodgates, like Rivalry, Thunder King, stuff like that.
With such a hefty cost, does this ever like backfire against you?
No, because like if you're able to like play, then you're probably winning, and that life ones don't matter. But if you're not able to play, then the life ones didn't matter anyways. 3 Cyber Emergency, searches any Drytron, obviously. Foolish Burial gets you a Drytron. It can Foolish like the Megalith to like bring them back with the Meteonis. It can Foolish Ava to get 2 surges if you have enough engrave. Only 1 Ritual Spell. It's a brick, and you never like it just never comes up to have 2. 2 Fafnir and 3 Nova. I don't want to play 2 Fafnir because it gets like redundant, like drawing like multiples, because it only searches the original spell or Nova. So like you never want to draw like multiples of like those cards. 3 Lancia. This originally, like the night before, was Droll, but I cut Droll for this because I figured people would be playing Virtual World more. This card is just like searchable, so it's pretty good.
Correct, because I think Virtual World was the highest standing in the top cut.
Yeah, I played like 4 Virtual decks, something like that, and they were all pretty free, to be honest. And another cool thing about the Megalith cards is they are Earth monsters, so they cannot get hit by like Cycle Reader and stuff like that. So you can like discard them freely for your Drytrons and not worry about like Cycle Reader. Pretty good.
That's a pretty sick main deck overall. And did you get hit by any cycle readers, or you were just prepared for it?
I got hit by a few Psych Readers, but the only time like Psych Reader actually matters is if they draw multiple of them. Like one you can play around, but two is pretty rough to be honest.
Oh man, well they better have it. Would you like to run
Yeah,
down this extra deck?
so the extra deck I played the Assembled Nightingale, Downward and Zeus. That's like going second. That's like your main win condition versus like Droll and Lockbird and stuff like that. And it's just very good versus trap decks. Anima Link Revo. You have to play those. You have to play Anima just because if like your only play is like Nova, it helps you make carrier with the Link Revo. I play Masquerena. You usually end on Masquerena in your combo. Union Carrier to give Dawn Knight, which gets any Drytron or Ultimateness or whatever, like Ava if you need it. The three nightmares, you have to play all those. They just out random stuff. People don't play around Cerberus. Cerberus is nice, but it's nice versus like not being able like your card not being able to be destroyed and stuff like that. To co-link with your Link Rebo. Played Ningirsu. This card was either Dweller or Ningirsu, but Dweller like doesn't really come up because like they're not beating your board anyways. Like even if you have Dweller. And Ningirsu, I actually just never summoned this, but it was to out like Dragoons and like stuff like that. Access Code and Borosword. You rarely summon Access Code, to be honest. You only summon it to like if your opponent has like a bunch of cards on the field, but Borosword is usually how you kill them. And then Herald of Arclight. I actually summoned this a few times, like not just sending off goods or Foolish Burial to search for anything. But I summoned it because you side like level 3 hand traps and your Drytron is level 1, so you can actually summon it. And then the Tis to out cards going second with the extra Foolish Burial. And then the side deck sided 3 Droll and Lockbird and 3 Cycle Reader for the mirror match. They're just the best cards in the mirror match, to be honest. And 3 Nibiru. And this is mainly for like virtual world and stuff like that. Like if you draw like Nibiru plus like another hand trap, pretty good. Like Nibiru plus Bell or something like that. Or plus like Droll. Or Lancey, obviously. And then I sided 2 Bell and a Claw by the Grave. I sided in these going first. I sided in Bell usually going first to stop like Cypher Reader and stuff like that. It's usually good against the matchup. It's good versus like Olish and stuff. But it's mainly for like going first against Cypher Reader. And then Red Reboot into Lightning Storm. I didn't play Harpy's Feather Duster because people were playing like Monster Floodgates. Like Jesse and them played Thunder King and Inspector Board. Like this card has the back are working out those cards.
Pretty good that you were prepared for that matchup if it came up.
It did come up again. I played against Bowden. He opened a Solemn Judgment for my Lightning Storm, and then he had Rivalry and Thunder King. I had the extra Foolish Burial to beat his Thunder King, but he also had Rivalry.
Oh man, you needed 2 copies of the storm, huh?
Yeah, it did, to be honest.
And for them to remove the last effect to where you can't, you can activate more than one. All right, man. So overall, man, how was your experience for this 3v3 event, man?
The 3v3 event was pretty good. Had a good time playing with Ramiro and Colin. They don't really play online, but it was fun playing with them. But the event overall was pretty good.
Well, thanks again, Cameraman Neal, for appearing again on the channel, man.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
And listeners, if you're not a part of BORTLE Nation, sub for BORTLE. It's that easy and it's free. Oh God, yes.
Oh God, yes.
BORTLE out.